Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Titus Boba, and today I will be sharing with you guys how to do DoorDash for beginner. What I would do if I were just getting started. So since I've been able to really do well for myself with this app today, I will show you guys what I would do if I was a new dasher. So with that being said, let's get right into the video. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to talk about the setup. The mindset behind the setup is to help you get a lot of deliveries so you can be able to make more money on the DoorDash platform. So the first thing you need to do is make sure you have a hat bag. When you get started, DoorDash is going to send you a free hat bag. You can get one or two, that's up to you. The purpose of a hat bag is for you to be able to travel with the food and make sure it is good when you're giving out to the customer, because the customer is going to rate you on how well you handle the food. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing, you want to make sure you add as much vehicle types to your account. E-bike, regular bike, scooters. The reason why you want to add as much vehicle types to your account is because when you do that, you can have more exposure to different types of deliveries, and sometimes the pay might be a little higher. So make sure you add a lot of vehicle types to your account. Try it out, test it out, and see which is more convenient for you to dash with. Okay, that's going to really help you make more money on the platform. Vehicle types. Also, what you want to do, you want to add pizza to your account. Okay, make sure you can call DoorDash and ask and say, listen, I would love to add pizza to my account. Adding pizza to your account is going to help you get more exposure to a lot of pizza deliveries, and sometimes pizza deliveries pay out very, very well. So you can have money coming from regular deliveries or pizza deliveries, so you can be able to make more money on the platform. The next thing you want to do, you also want to make sure you get your DoorDash shopping card. Okay, shop and pay out very, very well also. Sometimes customers want you to go shop for them, they pay out some really good money. So you want to add all of that to your account so you can be able to have more exposures to different types of deliveries, and that can really help you to make more money on the platform. And another add-on you want to add to your account is also make sure, for me, what I do is that I have 3 power banks, so my phone doesn't die when I'm working, because I use my phone to work. So you got to make sure you have extra power banks. For me to have 3, I also have 3 electric batteries. So my battery, when it dies, I just go and change it, and I just still focus on working, so I can really maximize my time and my earning on the platform. So that's the setup. The mindset behind the setup is for you to be able to have more exposures to more deliveries on the platform so you can make more money. That's what I would do if I was getting started in the beginning. The next thing I would do as a new dasher is that you want to make sure that you're taking out almost every delivery, at least 80% of the deliveries when you get started. You want to take out almost every deliveries. Why? One, it's going to help you to make a lot of money. You got to understand this is a number game. The more deliveries you can take out, the more money you will be able to make. Now, I'm not saying you should take out all the small $3 order. You're going to figure out which type of deliveries you want to take out. But in the beginning, when you get started, you got to want to take out almost every delivery, about 80% of all your deliveries that come your way. What that also does for you is that it helps you to study your marketplace. You want to study your marketplace. You want to know, where do I go to get better deliveries? Where do I don't need to go so I don't have to waste my time? Study your marketplace is so, so crucial. I have studied my marketplace very, very well. I know where to dash for lunch shift. I know where to dash for dinner shift. This helping to really maximize my time and make more money on the platform. Also, taking out a lot of deliveries help you to find your own hot spots. Yes, I know on DoorDash app, they have this rare little spot. Supposedly, it's like a hot spot. For me personally, those will not work about like 40 to 50%. So I found my own hot spots. The way you find your own hot spots is by taking out a lot of deliveries. Very, very basic. If you find your own hot spots, you know which restaurant to go to, which restaurant not to go to. It's not all restaurant you want to go to, because sometimes you go to a restaurant, the employees are very unprofessional. You don't want to waste your time. Taking out a lot of deliveries, you will discover where to go, where not to go. So part 2, Tap Dasher. When you get started on this app, your first 2 days, a couple of days, you might have to schedule time, which is not bad. But in your marketplace, if DoorDash gives you that pop-up or the opportunity to become a Tap Dasher, do not take that lightly, okay? DoorDash Tap Dasher program is available in 850 states in North America. That's 850 states in North America. So don't take this opportunity lightly. When DoorDash gives you an opportunity to be a Tap Dasher in your marketplace, you should take that seriously. Accept the challenge and really try to figure out how the Tap Dasher program works. And the reason why you want to take or accept the Tap Dasher program, it got nothing to do with how much money you're going to make. From experience, the number one reason why you want to be a Tap Dasher in your marketplace is because you want to have control over the app. You want to dash when you want to dash, where you want to dash, how long you want to dash, okay? This is very, very crucial. A lot of people want to schedule time, and I'm going to keep this real with you guys. The reason we love scheduling time is because we are all being programmed to work at a job. At a job, we have to schedule time to work. I will tell you this. It is okay for you to work without no schedule. And as a top dasher, that's a big benefit. If you can work without no schedule, you will be able to make more money. You can work when you want to work, how long you want to work, and where you want to work, any time of the days. Sometimes on the weekends, I come in the field from 8 a.m. up to like 9:30. I'm going home with about $450, $500. Why? Because I'm a top dasher. I do not have the scheduled time. So please, in your marketplace, if DoorDash gave you an opportunity to be a top dasher, take that serious. It's your job to go out there and figure out how the top dasher work. Do not come on YouTube and see all this YouTube video. Does the top dasher worth it? Yes, it does worth it. It's going to change the way you work on this app. And I'm telling you this, if you're not a top dasher, your app or your account's going to be different from those who are top dasher. It's a very, very big difference. You have to experience it. And I'm speaking from experience. 11,000 plus deliveries, over 100K in earning, okay? So please, if DoorDash gave you an opportunity to be in the top dasher program in your marketplace, you should take it. It's a good start, and that's going to really help you to really set you up for more success on the platform. So now, if you are accepting the top dasher program, I will assume that you want to be able to qualify for top dash almost every single month. So I'm going to share with you a very simple strategy that I use all the time to qualify for top dash every single month, okay? So at the beginning of the month, all you want to do as a top dasher is focus on making money, okay? You don't have to worry about your acceptance rate dropping or going up. Focus on making money. Currently speaking, if you look at my acceptance rate, it's at a 0. DoorDash not going to penalize you because your acceptance rate is at a 0. The only time you're going to get into problem if your acceptance rate stay at a 0 and you do not qualify for top dasher the next month. That's when you're probably going to lose your top dasher requirement and you're going to go back to regular dashing account. To maintain top dasher on the platform consistently, focus on making money all through the month, and at the end of the month, maybe the last 3 or 4 days, you come in the field. If you want to get a little, stylish, you can change your dashing preference to maybe 2.5 or 3 mileage, so that way you don't have to go long distance. The only focus is that you want to take out a lot of delivery just so your acceptance rate can go back up to 7. If you work this way, every order that comes in where you do not accept it, what's going to happen is that your acceptance rate is going to drop. I'm going to give you another tip. When your acceptance rate starts to drop, for some reason, the app is going to send you more orders. That's what you want. When more orders come in your way, you can play with the numbers and make your money. Focus on making money at the beginning of the month, and at the end of the month, you can come in the field and then really just focus on getting your acceptance rate back up to 70 and make sure that your completion rate is 95% to be able to qualify you for top dasher the next month. Part 3, goals, money goals. I cannot stress this out a lot. You need to have money goals when you're just starting on this app. I would say minimum $1,000 a week. It's very, very doable. If you are working about 6 days a week, I currently work 6 days a week. If you're working 6 days a week, $1,000 a week is very, very doable. $1,000 a week is about $84 for lunch shift and about $84 for dinner shift, okay? If you time that by 2, that's about $167 and some change a day. You time that by like 6, you're going to come up to about 1,000 plus. It's very, very doable. You got to work with money goals. This is not about mileage. This is not about, base pay. No. The only thing you're focusing on is how much the customer tipping you and how much total you're making, and you got to focus on money goal. Focusing on money goal gets you into the mindset of you achieving more money goals. That's what I would do when I'm getting started on this app. $1,000 a week is so doable. If you are a top dasher, $1,000 a week is very doable. You can dash when you want to dash, how long you want to dash. You can come in the field. You can work how long you want to work. This is one of the secrets. You got to be a top dasher for you to be able to get to this goal. So $1,000 a week is so doable. If you're working 7 days a week, that's also achievable. 7 days a week, that's about $72 for lunch shift and about $72 for dinner shift. If you don't want to work from 2 to 5, that's up to you. You can take a break, get something to eat, chill. $72 for lunch shift, $72 for dinner shift. If you time that by like 2, about 144 and some change, you time that by 7, that's about 1,000 plus a week. You can do that if you're a top dasher, you're very, very serious. This is what I would recommend. $1,000 a week. You got to set money goal. This is how I was able to get my income up to $4,000 consistent. And then when I got into the launch of the program, it went to $8,000 a month. Okay, you can do. If I can do it, you can do it too. So set money goal. That will be point number 3. The last and final step is my work week rundown. I will use 7 days a week. So Monday to Thursday, lunch shift, I want to focus on making $100. Dinner shift, I want to focus on making another $100. That's about $200 a day. $200 a day times 4 days, that's about $800 a day. So from Monday to Thursday, you should be at about $800 a day. Now, it doesn't have to be exact 800, but let your number be out there. If you're ready to take the Top Dasher program serious, you can work when you want to work, how long you want to work, so you find your hot spot. These numbers are very, very doable, but you got to be able to work when you want to work, right? So Monday to Thursday, $100 on shift, $100 dinner shift, that's $200 a day, times that by 4, that's $800 by Thursday. And then on the weekend, it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. In my market, those are very busy days. The same thing. In the morning, I want to do $100 for lunch shift. And at night, I want to do $100 for dinner shift. I mean, it could be more because it's the weekend, but just stick with the basic number. That's about an extra $600 Friday to Sunday. So you will be averaging $1,400 a week. If you follow this strategy, you should be able to do this. I shared this with one of my friends, and he was averaging about $1,000 a week, his second month on DoorDash. So if you can do it, if I can do it, you can do it. This is what I would do if I were just getting started. Take my Top Dasher series, know my marketplace, really go out there and focus on making money, okay? Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you smash a like on the video for YouTube and recommend this video to more people that will be interested in learning how to DoorDash as a beginner. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's going to really help the channel out. I really do appreciate you guys for all the support. Follow me on Instagram at AYRoyalFit. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you guys on the next video.